Religious wars and the freedom of speech. France versus Muslims. France is on fire. Lately, we see many Christians being attacked in light of the religious wars that are going on there. There are shootings, decapitations, different kinds of violence, and all of this started after a young Chechnyan decapitated a teacher who presented a caricature of Muhammad on a lesson about the freedom of speech. And this is what I like to ask about. On the one hand, when you look at what's going on there, you understand the aspiration of the French people and of people in the 21st century in general for freedom of speech. It's very legit. I want to express what I feel, what I think. On the other hand, when I see the thousands and millions of Muslims that are offended by these caricatures, I can understand them too. Where's the line between allowing every person to express what they think, because all in all these are words and ideas, and not offending other people, or God forbid, even turning to violence or murder? How do you balance this out? I think that it's very simple. How? It's forbidden for me to enter a realm that's not mine. What do you mean? Everyone has something that's sacred to them, special. How can I do something that offends someone else? You're talking about the caricature of Muhammad. Not only Muhammad. Why do I first of all allow myself to offend something that's precious to another person? I have an opinion about something. Can I express it, or should I keep it to myself? No, you can't express it simply so. You express your opinion, I'll express mine. Why violence? Why fight? But by expressing my opinion, I offend you. Great, so let's tape our mouths so no one will say a word that might offend someone, and that's it? True, I just have to know when do I and when don't I offend someone. A French person draws a caricature of the Prophet Muhammad. How so? I'm hurting 1.5 billion people that are living together with me in my country. And now it's also their country. Whoever does that incites half of the nation against the other half. What's unclear is, what is freedom of speech? That I don't hurt anyone. Does the first condition? Yes. It's above everything? Yes. It's like a general constitution, the supreme constitution, that I do not hurt anyone. And what do you do if you have a lot to say about someone or something? It means that I have to correct myself. What do you mean? The French talk about freedom. Yeah, that's freedom. Define it, please. I have to bring myself to a state where I have nothing against anyone in the world, besides against myself. And then I'm free. That everyone stops themselves from hurting others, and in everything else, I'm free. How will we develop if there are no disputes? There can be disputes, but not disputes in a situation where you awaken hate in another person. You have to teach people so that they'll know how to have disputes where it's possible to have disputes. It has to do with people's inner intelligence, that they want to be in peace and wholeness and perfection and tranquility with one another. Suppose I have a neighbor and his father passed away, and I start making fun and telling jokes about his father. He'll want to kill me. How's that possible? It's irrational. The only way I can justify this is in one way, that this magazine, including the French president, including everyone, they think it's allowed because they simply got a smack on the head from above, from the Creator, and they were temporarily out of it. And by that, the Creator wants to show us what do we have to correct. In conclusion, what exactly is freedom of speech? What am I allowed to express, and what should I keep to myself? It's forbidden to hurt others. We have to respect each other. We needn't collide on these things. For you, this is holy, and for me, that's holy. Fine. But about everything else, let's try and see, what do we have in common?